Hey, so this is part two of my Bluray collection. Let's get started. So I have The Heat, Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. Heathers. I've seen that movie on Shudder. I don't know if it's still on Shudder, but it's not really a horror movie. Hellboy, the original, 2004, Guillermo del Toro, classic. Hellboy 2, better movie, really memorable. And I have Sword of Storms and Blood and Iron, double feature animated movies, Hellboy. And now I have the Hellboy 2019 movie, and I have a story for this. So when I bought this, it was a few weeks after the Blu-ray had been released, and I really wanted the steelbook because it looked so cool. And I found a copy of the steelbook on eBay or something like that for $20, which was a steal at the time, like half price almost. And so I bought it, and there's notes listed in the description, I guess, saying that there's slight damage or slight wear and tear. And I figured it's the steelbook. I'm sure it's like a dent or two in the side. Someone stepped in this thing. Look at that. I don't even want to get out of the slipcover. It looks nice. The slipcover is really cool, but I can't. It's supposed to be reversible, but I can't put it in reverse because it doesn't fit that way anymore. Because this thing is so misshapen and misformed. It's just so disappointing. This whole thing. I'm really hoping to find a new copy of this steelbook for really cheap, for free if I can. But yeah, that's probably the worst Blu-ray experience I've had in a long time. If you find a good deal online, I expect this to be too good to be true. So ask a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to ask for more pictures if it's used. So I have The Help, Her, Hercules, Steelbook. Sorry. Okay. Hercules Reborn, Asylum release. Hereafter, Clint Eastwood, Matt Damon. Hidden Figures. What's her name? Janelle Monáe is in that movie. I didn't realize that she's coming up as an actress. She's always been a really good singer, but as an actress, she's getting up there. Hitchcock, which is a movie following the production of Psycho. Looks like a good watch. Hitman with Timothy Olyphant and Agent 47 sequel. Reboot. Let's see. Okay, now I have the Hobbit movies. An Unexpected Journey. Desolation of Smog or Smoke, or it's called. And the final one. I'm sorry. Desolation of Smog and Battle of the Five Armies. Okay. Not a big Lord of the Rings guy, but I might get into those soon. So we have Holes, Blu-ray. I was looking for this movie for years on Blu-ray, but I couldn't find it. I only come to find it's a Disney Movie Club exclusive, released in 2018, I think. So I was lucky to get that last year, before Disney Plus came out. So waste my money. But I have Home Alone Parts 1 and 2. Another Disney Club exclusive, Honey, Shrunk the Kids. Not sure how to pronounce this. Hoosiers, like yoga Hoosiers, right? Gene Hackman. I watched that in my gym class in high school on a rainy day. I think everyone did. House of a Thousand Corpses. I cannot get to this movie at all. One of the reasons why I don't call myself a fan of Rob Zombie is because some of his stuff is too much. The House is October built. Horrible Bosses. Hot Fuzz. Hot Pursuit. Hot Time Machine. Hostel and Hostel 2. I'm not a big, Huge fan of Eli Roth. But I like these movies, and I also like the Cabin Fever movies. Okay, so how to Train Your Dragon. DreamWorks. Hunger Games. Just the first one. The Hunt for Red October. Steelbook. The Hunters. Robbie Mill and Victor Garber from The Flash Season 1. It was $1. Had to pick that up. The Iceman. I really enjoy this movie. It's a crime movie with Michael Shannon and Chris Evans. James Franco has top billing. I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent here. So, what's his fucking name? David Schwimmer from Friends is in this movie, and he plays a minor character, but he's pivotal to the plot. He's the crime boss's son, I believe. He's pivotal to the plot. He's in most of the movie, right? And he doesn't get. He's from Friends, right? He's not listed on the box, but James Franco is. He's in one scene. He dies like a fucking dog. That's just hilarious to me. David Schwimmer's star has fallen so low. The Identical. Idle Hands. Devin Sawa actually liked my tweet the other day, which is really cool. He mentioned wanting an adaptation of he mentioned The Long Walk. I'm not sure what the context was, but the book Long Walk by Stephen King, released under his pseudonym. Yeah, great book, Long Walk, if you haven't read it, and it should be made into a movie pronto. It's so good. For a couple of years, it was under Frank Darabont's name. I don't know why he didn't have it adapted, but apparently it's out of his hands now, and it's going to be adapted soon enough, so that's good. In the Name of the King, Jason Statham. I'm not sure if it's the first one or one of the 10 sequels. Probably the first one. Jason Statham. Incarnate. Inception. The Incredible Burt Wonderstone. That's why it's in the I's, not the B's. The Incredible Hulk. That's why it's in the I's, not the H's. Okay, I have The Incredibles. Great movie. Incredibles 2, not a huge fan of this movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Bao Bun Pixar clip before the movie started, but the movie's okay. It was fine. Independence Day, original, and Independence Day Resurgence. I actually found both these movies in the same day at the 99 cent store for $2 each, so that was cool. I have The Infiltrator, Bryan Cranston. I think it's one of the first few movies he did after Breaking Bad, or maybe in the aftermath of the hype of Breaking Bad. Inglourious Bastards, Quentin Tarantino. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Invincible, Mark Wahlberg. That's on Disney Plus now. It Man and It Man 2. It Man 2, actually, interesting story. I wasn't intending on buying it, but I had purchased The Revenant online and didn't get it in the mail. I got It Man 2 instead. And the guy offered to send me, he did send me a Revenant free of charge, just another movie. So I got two movies for the price of one, and one was It Man 2, so good trade off. I got a good deal. Okay, we have the Iron Giant. And now I have Iron Man and Iron Man 3. I'm actually letting a friend is borrowing Iron Man 2 at the moment, and he hasn't been able to return it because of the coronavirus. I don't want to make him leave his house just to give him a second movie. So we have It. These movies are out of order. Anyway, sorry. I have It. Inside Out. Love that movie. Insidious. Insidious 2. And Insidious 3. I don't have 4 yet. I remember finding it on Black Friday, but I didn't have any of these yet, so I decided not to get it. This was in like 2018, I think. About 6 months later, I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm sorry about that. I can find it anywhere at a discounted price. And last Black Friday, I couldn't find it at all. So it's disappointing. If you find a good deal, jump on it. Instant Family. That's a great movie. I really enjoyed that. I think it's on Hulu if you can watch it. The Internship. Interstellar. The Interview. Really good movie, really funny movie from Seth Rogen. Surprising considering how all the controversy behind it. I don't know if that's clouded the memory of the movie, but it is really funny. You should watch it if you haven't. And if you like Seth Rogen movie, it's probably one of his best. It Follows. Really weird movie, but enjoyable and really makes you think. It's fun. The Island. These movies are definitely out of order. I'm out of the eyes. Jays. Jack Ryan. Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher. That's the Tom Cruise movie. And the sequel, Jack Ryan, Never Go Back. I think they're making a third one. I remember there was some controversy with The Rock talking about how he doesn't always land roles where they prefer a white guy, which I mean, yeah, he's working, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Jack Ryan, I wasn't expecting either way. Anyway, sorry, Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. I think this is a kind of Branagh movie. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's with the guy from Chris Pine. Yeah, so it's Chris Pine, Jack Ryan. Actually, if you didn't know this, there are a few Jack Ryan movies that most of them aren't named after Jack Ryan. Like the Red October is technically a Jack Ryan movie. The character's name is Jack Ryan. I think it might be based on a book. I'm not too sure. Jean-Claude Van Damme, 5-movie collection, but from Amazon years ago. Jeepers Creepers Part 1 and 2, and Jeepers Creepers 3. I bought this a few years back, and this quite recently. 1 and 2 are classics for me. I know they've gotten a bad reputation since, and I completely understand that, but if you've already got them, keep them in your collection. A movie takes more than one person to create, so you don't have to feel shame in enjoying a movie. I'm sorry. Jennifer's Body. Really good movie. Megan Fox. Amanda Seyfried and Journey to the Center of the Earth. The Jungle Book. Jon Favreau, a predecessor to the Lion King remake that people don't like. Joan Rivers, A Piece of Work. It's a documentary, I believe. I haven't watched it yet. Joy. 25-year-old Jennifer Lawrence plays a 40-year-old. The Judge. I only bought this movie because there's a podcast I listen to, and The Judge is a recurring joke on it. I think this is a post-Avengers Robert Downey Jr. movie. It might be. Might not be. He hasn't done too many movies. Jumanji. That's Welcome to the Jungle. That's not the original. I don't have that one in my collection yet. Juno. Jurassic Park. Just the first one. Well, also Jurassic World. At the anything else. Not a huge Jurassic Park guy. Justice League. I watched this movie recently. For the first time. So bad. It's so bad. No one told me. Well, people told me. Of course they told me. But I didn't realize how bad it was. I liked Batman v Superman, the extended cut at least. And I didn't mind the original. I didn't mind it. It was bad, but I didn't mind it. That was so bad. Embarrassing. But Justice League Doom, animated movie. Keanu, Jordan Peele, and Keegan-Michael Key. Cat. Not as much cat as there's in the trailers, but I fell asleep watching the movie. I'm glad they've gone on to better things. Kick-Ass 1 and Kick-Ass 2. I like both those movies. different studios though. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Yeah. Killing Season. John Travolta and Robert De Niro. King Arthur. King Kong. The King's Speech. The King of Comedy. That's I might have to watch this. I've heard people say that Joker was inspired by this movie, or takes a lot from this movie. I mean, even heard to call a cross between this movie and Taxi Driver. And so the criticism of Joker is that it's really derivative of Martin Scorsese films, which I'm not going to deny. It's kind of obvious, but I haven't seen this movie, and I have it, so I mean, I should give it a watch. The King of Horror Collection, which just comes with Stephen King's miniseries, Salem's Lot, Cat's Eye, and The Shining. Kubrick's The Shining. I watched it in theaters last year. That was really good. The Kingsman Secret Service. Good movie. Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Not as good, but I enjoyed it a lot. Has a lot of issues. I'm looking forward to the new one that Matthew Vaughn is doing. Night and Day. Knocked Up. Almost done with the stack. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Knut. The Friends. I think it's a documentary about a polar bear. It's cute. That's why I added it to the collection. I've Kong Skull Island. I haven't watched this yet. It's part of the MonsterVerse. I know they're coming out with Kong vs. Godzilla either later this year or early next year. And Krampus to finish off the stack. Okay, so now Elves, La La Land. I don't have Moonlight. I need to get that. Sounds like a good movie. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Parts 1 and 2 are Credo of Life. One's with Angelina Jolie. Last Airbender, the movie. Because I have the series on Blu-ray, I might as well have the live action movie too, and know it's bad. Okay, so I have Laugh Out Loud Collection, or double feature, sorry. Big Daddy and Mr. Deeds. I have Law Abiding Citizen. Jimmy Fox and Gerard Butler. Lazarus Effect. I found that movie, Lazarus Effect, at the Dollar Tree. It stars Donald Glover and Evan Peters. It's the only two actors in the movie that I, know, let alone care about. They die in the first 10 minutes. Spoilers, sorry. You can stream it on Amazon Prime if you're interested. A League of Their Own. Legion. I watched this movie in theaters with my dad and my brother a few years ago when it came out, obviously, and it freaked me the fuck out. Freaked me out so much, but it's a really good movie. I have a Lego Movie, original, first, I guess. The Lego Batman movie that came out a few years later. I watched the Lego Ninjago movie in theaters, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. I like it a lot. I do like it, so I get it enough. I have a Leprechaun Complete Movie Collection. I don't have Origins though. Oh no, sorry. I have Origins it's included, but I don't have the new one. Leprechaun Returns. Sorry. That's Mr. Oblace, but it's how you pronounce it. One from the 90s. Let's Be Cops. Life. I actually got this for free through Sony's redeem movie thing they used to do. Like, you'd have to turn in 5 codes from Sony Blu-rays you bought, money or whatever, and they'd send you a free Blu-ray copy of a movie, or DVD copy, depending on what you preferred, of a movie. And I did that with Don't Breathe, which is early in the collection, and Life, a month before they stopped doing completely. I think they redeem digital movies now, which I mean, it's kind of not as cool, but Life of Pi. Lights Out. Lilo and Stitch Parts 1 and 2, or the Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. I like these movies. The Lilo and Stitch series was really good. With sore throat today. Yeah, the series is really good. It's on Disney Plus. Lion King. Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrel, Steelbook. Logan. The Longest Ride. Funny thing, Britt Robertson is in this movie. Plays a romantic female lead. She's 25 when this movie comes out, right? In the same exact year, she's in the movie Tomorrowland. She plays a teenager, like 16, 17. And it's so bizarre watching a 25-year-old play a 16-year-old, like a big, bright-eyed, oh, Tomorrowland is so magical. Like, what the fuck? Bro, you have a mortgage. Get out of here. Looking Season 1. Looper. Ryan Johnson movie. Haven't seen it. Lord of the Rings box thing. I might upgrade this to the extended cuts eventually, but I'd have to watch them first. But it's something that's on my list. Losers, the Jonah Hex double feature. The Lost Boys. It's actually referenced in Us. You didn't know that the Boardwalk, they're filming a movie. It's Lost Boys. I found that out recently. That's kind of cool. Love, Simon. Love this movie. I Love You, Man. Also this movie. And Mad Max Fury Road. I love this movie too. Great movies. Magic Mike. Magnificent Seven. I bought this on Black Friday last year because I was at FYE and I needed another $5 movie to get the coupon. This one too. Maleficent. This is not on Disney Plus. For some reason, they decided to release Maleficent 2 in mid-October and launch Disney Plus in early November when Maleficent 2 was still in theaters. And I thought it was a good idea to not have Maleficent 1 available on Disney Plus. Wouldn't it be the perfect idea to watch Maleficent 1 on Disney Plus in early November and say, oh hey, it's still in theaters, I'll go watch 2. No, it's not on Disney Plus. I think it's on Netflix, which is whatever. I have more people on Netflix than Disney Plus, but that wasn't there. That's not gonna make traction for the for their streaming service. I don't know. It was just a stupid business tactic to me. It just really confused me. I have Mallrats, Kevin Smith, iconic movie, Mama, from the director of it and producer of it, Man of Steel, Men on the Ledge, My Week with Marilyn, also Kevin Branagh. Oh no, directed by Kevin Curtis. Stars Kevin Branagh. I thought you directed all movies he was in. Marnie and Me, Mary Poppins, original. Maximum Overdrive. This movie's so cool. It's soundtracked by AC/DC, first of all. Directed by Stephen King, written by Stephen King, obviously. But this movie's it's so cool. It's so cool. It's not good. It's cool. I found this at Target for like $16 in clearance, so I just picked it up. And Stephen King hates this movie. He regrets it, and he'll never do a movie again. He's at that time and time again. But if he has the rights, he might ever obtain them. Please give them to somebody who makes something as bizarre and cool as the premise for this movie can create. It stars the voice of Lisa Simpson in one of her first acting roles ever before The Simpsons, and it's just so hilarious. Here, Lisa Simpson say fuck, and it's just watch it just for that. You can probably find it on YouTube, in fact. McFarland, USA. My choir teacher actually went to school here, a few years after the movie takes place, and he tried out for the track team. Didn't get in. I guess it became really competitive then. So I have 2 copies of Mean Girls because I love this movie. This version of the movie was the initial release. It cost $50 or roughly around there for a long time. I couldn't find it cheap enough to buy, so I just didn't buy it. Last year they announced the release of this movie, or this version of the movie, around June of last year, and it was going for around $10 on Amazon. I didn't get it because I didn't want to pre-order, but when the day it came out, it shot up to like $15, right? And I thought, oh, I fucking missed out on the cheapest price for this movie. I'm so disappointed. I'd gone so long without the movie anyway, so I just didn't get it. But then a few months later, I got this movie for about $35 on eBay. I got a bundle, so I got a few movies, but rounded up to about $35 for this movie, this version of the movie. Sorry, and I was so happy. But then I got this movie too later on for about $35. So I spent between $3 and $5 on both these movies. One was $50 at one point. One was $15 at one point. So I mean, I saved big, and I like Mean Girls. I love Mean Girls. Great movie. Classic movie. The Meg. Midnight Special. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. I don't like this movie. I'm not a big fan. I know I have some friends who like it, but I really didn't enjoy it. Milk. $1 Million Baby. Mirrors, Keith Sutherland, and rest in peace to Matthew Boyce. I'm forgetting it. Cameron Boyce. I'm sorry, Matthew Boyce. Matthew Boyce. Where did I get Matthew from? Keith Sutherland and Cameron Boyce. I'm sorry. Misery. Kathy Bates. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol Steelbook. I don't have the first 3. I need to get those, but yeah, I found Steelbook for $5, so how to get that. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation and Mission Impossible Fallout. So I just need the first 3 of that series. Miracle on 34th Street. Monsters Inc. Mostly go see Have You Met My Girlfriend? I actually bought this thinking it was that mostly The Haunting Hour with Emily Osment. That's obviously not, so it's kind of disappointing when I realized that. But you know, it was $2. It's fine. It's in the collection just because of the novelty of having a R.L. Stein movie in the collection. So I have the double feature of Midnight Movie and Killer Movie. I actually bought this on FYE, 2 movies. They're so bad. I tried watching one of them and it's just so boring. There's actually a trailer for one of the movies in the other one. I think I watched Midnight Movie, and the other movie shows up, and they use the same joke in the. They use a joke in Midnight Movie. It's also in the trailer for Killer Movie, and it's reference to Punk'd, the show hosted by Ashton Kutcher a few years ago. I think there's a revival coming out soon with Chance the Rapper, but it was just an obscure joke to make it 4 or 5 years after the cancellation of Punk'd, and to have it in both movies too. It's so bizarre. So bizarre how bad these movies are, and I don't mind having bad movies in my collection. Here's a bad movie, movie 43. I haven't watched this on my comment on it. Mr. Robert Penguins. Mulan, part 1 and 2. I have to rewatch it. I love this movie, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it before the Mulan live action movie comes out. Hopefully this July. Hopefully theaters will be open by then. The Muppet movie original. They even say original on the package because this came out around the time that was printed. Muppets. Three Musketeers. Murder on the Orient Express. Ken Prana. My Best Friend's Girl. I watched it on Netflix when I was younger. I remember it being okay. Dane Cook, I'm not a big fan, but My Bloody Valentine, 3D. My Soul to Take. This is another Wes Craven and Kevin. No, is it Kevin Williamson? I doubt it. No, I doubt it. Yeah, I'm just no. Anyway, My Soul to Take. Another Wes Craven movie that's bad, but is a guilty pleasure of mine. That's that joins the ranks of Curse and the movie They. I don't have that movie They on Blu-ray, but I mean to get it. This is oh yeah, when I hear bad movies by Wes Craven. The Naked Gun. The Natural. Neighbors. Neighbors 2. Sequel. I wonder if they're gonna make a Neighbors 3. I doubt it, but it'd be nice if they did. Never Back Down. The Nice Guys. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Nightcrawler. Awesome movie. Some more light. I have the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I love the first 3 movies in this franchise. So love those movies. This is probably one of my favorite horror movie franchises. Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. That's why I dislike the remake so much because there's so much wasted potential. But yeah, great franchise. And I really hope there's a remake in the near future because I'm a guy who likes remakes. So many more people know about the property. And I feel like there's a lot of ideas that weren't in this initial movie that you could do in 2020. So yeah, great franchise. Love that movie. Love those movies. Ninja Assassin. Noah. People love this movie. I have no idea why. I've never watched it. I should give it a watch soon. Nurse Jackie season 2. This was like $2, I think, at FIE. Oceans 11 and 12. I actually bought that at 7-Eleven a while after watching Oceans 8 in theaters. So now I have all those. Office Space. The Other Guys. The Other Woman. Other Woman. Sorry, singular. How's the lighting? That's fine. Oranges. Orange is the New Black. Orphan. Awesome horror movie. Love this movie. Out of the Furnace. Oz the Great and Powerful. It's a Sam Raimi movie. I just found that out recently. That's weird. Pacific Rim 3D. Pacific Rim Uprising. People hate this movie or dislike it. Greatly first, I'm kind of lukewarm on both. Both are fine. Both are good in their own right. I enjoy both for different reasons. I have Pain and Gain, probably one of the best. What's his name? Michael Bay movies. Panic in the Streets. Topical movie, actually. It's an old movie from 1950. Yeah. When a ruthless killer is exposed to a deadly and contagious plague, a medical examiner chases him through the streets of New Orleans in a desperate race to stop an epidemic. So, topical. Might have to watch it soon. I'm always reluctant to watch older movies because I get bored easy. So, but I might have to look into that sooner than later. No, now we have Paranormal Activity movies. Paranormal Activity 1, classic. Paranormal Activity 2 and 3. I found out recently that Christopher Landon directed and wrote a lot of these movies, which is interesting. I might have to revisit all of them. So I like Christopher Landon. Paranormal Activity 4, of course. I have all of them because I bought them all in a bundle near mint for like $20 last summer. So I have the Mark ones. So I watched recently. Man, I love this movie. It's so refreshing watching a Latino character in a horror movie, especially one that mirrors my experiences so much. And the Ghost Dimension. People hate this movie so much. They revolted. I don't think I'm using that word right, but they just dislike it so much. I actually don't mind it. I enjoy it. Paperman. I have to watch it soon enough. It looks really good. It looks interesting at the very least. Ryan Reynolds is a superhero. Paper Towns. The Parent Trap. Parental Guidance. Some more water. What's next? Parkland. But the assassination of JFK, not the unfortunate shooting a few years ago. A few years ago. Pitch Perfect. Pineapple Express, one of my favorite Seth Rogen movies. Phantasm. I haven't watched the movie. I watched a bit of it. I couldn't get into it. It's one of those older movies. But I fell asleep, to be fair. I'm probably really tired, but I have to revisit that because it looks really good. It's really creepy. I have Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary 2 is actually getting printed by Shout Factory, if it hasn't already. I have to look into getting that. Not soon, but, you know, just to complete the collection. I like that movie a lot, Pet Sematary 2. And I Pet Sematary, and as well as the remake from last year. The People Under the Stairs. I like bad Wes Craven movies, so I don't know if this is bad, but I have to give this a watch sooner than later. I'm pretty sure it's not bad. I like good Wes Craven movies too. Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream. I like those movies too, so I'm gonna have to give that a watch. I like Wes Craven. Peanuts movie. I watched the movie recently. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Paul. The Patriot. Prometheus. There's an art book in here and makes it heavy. Project Almanac. Project X. Power Rangers. I love this movie so much. It was really cool to see this weird premise adapted into a live action movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but I'm looking forward to the Hasbro reboot in a few years, whenever that's happening. Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And of course the 4K fusion, for now at least, War of the Planet of the Apes. The Punisher, 2004. And The Punisher from a few years later, Warzone. The Prestige, Christopher Nolan. The Predator triple feature. I love these movies. First one's pretty good. The second one's my favorite, definitively. The third one's also, it's not as good as the first one or the second one at all. But I mean, I enjoy it for what it attempts. It's a Robert Rodriguez movie too, so I mean, I don't hate it. Yeah, great trilogy of movies. I haven't watched this, but I've heard it's bad. The Predator. Might have to get a watch just because it's bad. I've heard it's like one of the worst movies of 2018, so maybe I'll enjoy it ironically. The Preacher, or just Preacher. It's actually it's produced by Seth Rogen and his friend Evan Goldberg, I think, who also produced The Boys, and I love The Boys, so I'm gonna have to watch that. Psycho, Steelbook. Pulp Fiction. The Purge. I only have the first one. I'm gonna have to upgrade that to the 4 movie collection. Quantum of Solace. James Bond. Queens of Scream. This movie includes I Know What You Did Last Summer, classic. Vacancy and When a Stranger Calls. I don't think the other two. I remember the Vacancy being promoted when I was a kid, and When a Stranger Calls, I think I remember watching even. This just screams early 2000s horror nostalgia, so I had to pick it up. A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is on Amazon Prime. Watch it if you want to remind you that there's life after quarantine, because Quiet Place 2 is coming out soon. So now we're getting into the R's. Rambo First Blood, or just First Blood in this case. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Rambo 3. I don't understand the naming conventions here. And simply Rambo. To end off with the quadrilogy. The new movie, Rambo Last Blood, is on Amazon Prime if you want to give that a watch. We got Rampage 4K. I'm gonna finish my Bluray Collection in a minute. I was thinking 3 videos, but 2's enough. Ready Player One. This might be really long. I feel like long videos, I guess. Put it on the background. Red Dawn, the original. Red Dawn remake from a few years ago. There's a scene in this movie where China, I think, is it China or North Korea? Sorry, North Korea is invading America, and that scene was in my dreams. So scary, so creepy. Yeah, but Red Hook Summer, Red Sparrow, Black Widow movie. Ew. Redeemer, Reign of the Superman, The Reluctant Fundamentalist, Reprisal. Kind of zooming through these now. Reservoir Dogs, Revenant. I mentioned that earlier in the video. Revenge of the Nerds. Rise of the Zombies. I got this from my sister on my birthday. Another asylum movie. The Road. The Road Warrior. Robin Hood. RoboCop. Original. And also have the RoboCop remake. Rocket Man. I have a huge poster of this in my room. I haven't yet to give this an actual watch yet. I love Taron Egerton. I like Elton John. I need to watch this soon. I'm making good time now. Rocky. Role Models. Romancing the Stone. Run All Night. Safe. Salt. Turn off the fan. I'd improve the audio now. Sorry, it's been really hot today. San Andreas. The Sandlot. This cool VHS over. The Sandlot 2 is not on Blu-ray, and I wish it was. It's one of my favorite Sandlot movie. It's on Disney Plus right now, though. So give that a watch if you haven't. I have a Sausage Party. Notice how this relatively cheap animated movie, the poster is basically just a list of names of big names who are on the voice cast, right? It's kind of obvious how this movie is doing something shady, including not paying a good chunk of its animators, so that's disappointing. Stream it illegally if you can. Fuck Sausage Party. So I have Say Mr. Banks about a quarrel between Walt Disney and the creator of Mary Poppins, and how she was going to be adapted in the movie. It's really dramatized, but you know it looks like a really fun movie. Saving Private Ryan, the Saul collection, 7 movies. Doesn't have Jigsaw. I don't have that in my collection yet. Scream 5-movie collection, and it's the first 3 movies and 2 documentaries. I have my other cat Lucky in the background. Okay, I have Scream 4, Scary Movie, and Scary Movie 4. I don't have the 2 or 3 because I haven't gotten them yet. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, awesome movie. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. I love Christopher Landon. This is probably the first movie I watched that I knew was from him, and since then I've come to appreciate him as a director. He's done the Happy Death Day movies, some of the Paranormal Activity movies, like I mentioned, and of course that movie. This movie's really a lot of fun. If you can find it, I found this in a bargain bin at Walmart. If you can find it, it's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it. Season of the Witch. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Sex Drive. Sex Tape. Really boring movie. The Shallows. Shaun of the Dead. Edgar Wright. This is a double feature of The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. I haven't watched either of these movies, but I know they're really good Stephen King adaptations. Let's see what else we got. Shazam. I'm gonna have to rewatch this sooner than later because I didn't like the movie when it came out. When I first watched it, I just didn't get the appeal. I've seen people compare it to the Sam Raimi trilogy, and I can't agree. It just didn't strike me in like that. I'll have to watch it. Let's see, got She's Out of My League. Let's hurry this up. Sherlock Holmes, original. Sherlock Holmes 2. A third one is on the way, from what I understand. Shrek, 15th Anniversary Edition, awesome movie. And Shrek 2, of course. Shutter Island, Scorsese. Sharknado 2. Sicario. Signs. Actually, this is a new movie I'm adding my collection. Might have to post about this on Instagram, but I have three new movies from Disney Movie Club, and this is one of them. Signs. Awesome to have that added to the collection. Silver Linings Playbook. Get another role that Jennifer Lawrence was way too young to be casted in. Sin City. Sin City 2, Dame to Kill 4. Sinister. And Sinister 2. Unfortunately, Scott Derrickson was kicked off of Doctor Strange. I can't imagine a legacy director like Sam Raimi taking up the reins of a Doctor Strange sequel. That's like the 30th movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's either gonna leave in a big blowout, or the movie's gonna be really bad just because remember the last time there was too much studio interference, we got Spider-Man 3. I don't know why everyone's going crazy over this director choice, because this isn't a good director choice. He's gonna get petty. He's gonna just sabotage the movie, and then he's gonna make his own movies later on, which is fine. But I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in Doctor Strange. So we have The Sixth Sense, another M. Night Shyamalan movie. Skyfall. This is my other Disney Plus movie. Disney Movie Club movie. Sky High. This isn't on Disney Plus, which sucks, but I was able to pick it up on Blu-ray, so that's cool. And I've been meaning to get it for a long time anyway, so that's fine. Snow White and the Huntsman. Son of Batman. The Social Network. Speed. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Awesome movie. Speaking of Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. I personally prefer the new MCU movies, Homecoming and Far From Home. I prefer those, but teach your own. Also, Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, of course, in 4K. The Spirit. Spotlight. Spy. A Star Is Born. Stand By Me. I watched the movie recently. It still holds up. It's really good. Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. I don't have Star Trek Beyond yet. I have to get that. I'm looking for a good copy of it for relatively cheap. Now, Star Wars movies. I have the first three movies, the first three in the saga prequel trilogy. The next three are the original trilogy. Let's see. Okay, and now I've got the next three movies of the sequel trilogy. First, of course, Star Wars Force Awakens. Got it as soon as I could. Awesome movie. Really enjoyed it. J.J. Abrams. The Last Jedi. This movie is definitively the best Star Wars movie. I will hear no further discussion. Love this movie to death. Love this movie to pieces. Rian Johnson did an excellent job. I had a lot of hopes coming out of this movie for how the story would end, and we got Rise of Skywalker. I mean, the third movie of the three that I bought from Disney Movie Club. But you know, I'm not a huge fan of this movie. I got it in 4K just because I can now. But yeah, bit of a disappointment. But I mean, the sequel trilogy can stand on their own as individual movies, and I can respect what that movie is on its own. J.J. Abrams was always a bad idea before they even asked him to do The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens was good. Being good was a complete coincidence, you know. Rise of Skywalker was just gonna happen. You know, that was gonna result in a failure. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Solo, Star Wars Story. I haven't watched this one yet. And Rogue One. Step Brothers. The Strangers and The Strangers Pray at Night. Struck by Lightning. I love this after I got into Glee. And you know, it's okay. It's fine. Serviceable. It definitely feels like a person's first book and first movie. But from what I understand, Chris Colfer went on to be a really good children's author, so good for him. Oh, Sucker Punch, of course. Zack Snyder. And Suicide Squad, my favorite DCEU movie. David Ayer's kind of a dick, but this movie's great. Birds of Prey was really good too. I don't have that on Blu-ray yet, just because, you know, money's tight right now. But yeah, favorite DCEU movie. I love Harley Quinn in it, and I'm looking forward to James Gunn's reimagining / sequel next year. Sully, Super 8. Super Bad. Classic movie. I don't have Booksmart. I need to get that. That's a good movie. Superhero movie. In the vein of scary movie. I have the Superman trilogy. Superman, the movie, of course. Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. And Superman Returns. With Brendan Routh. Survivor. This is a movie I found at Dollar Tree, so I think it stars Mila Djokovic and Pierce Brosnan for some reason. I have to give that a look later. Take Me Home Tonight. Over Grace. Taken. Taken 2. And Taken 3. Trilogy. Let's see what's in the stack. Okay. I have Tall Man. I bought this because it was originally conceived as a Slenderman movie or ripoff. Haven't watched it, but I should get Slenderman. Slenderman is again a bad movie I enjoy. Talladega Nights and Tammy. Melissa McCarthy. Let's grab another stack here. Okay, I have this trilogy of movies. I thought it was really cool, so I bought it from Canada. Ted 2, and Flash Gordon all together. That's cool. The 4 movie collection of Ninja Turtles, of course, including the TMNT movie from a few years ago, which technically takes place in canon of those original 90s movies. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I enjoy actually. I didn't realize it until I revisited it recently. I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoy it even more. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I have it in this little box still with a little case. It's a 3-disc set. I really enjoy it. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Oh, okay. So I have Terminator movies. I'm letting my friend, the same friend, borrow Terminator 1 and 2. But I also have Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Terminator 4 Salvation. And Terminator Genesis. I really liked the last movie, Dark Fate. I haven't gotten that on Blu-ray yet, but I really enjoy it. I know people have dissenting opinions about it, but I don't have a lot of love for John Connor. I think he's an asshole. In D2, he's kind of an asshole. That's the only movie of his that's canon and actually portrays his character. And based on that movie alone, I don't like the character John Connor, so I'm okay with him getting killed off. I don't care. Got Texas Chainsaw, just Texas Chainsaw from a few years ago. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of my favorite horror movies. I wanted to buy that on Steelbook if I can soon enough, but again, everything's on hold until this coronavirus business is all through. This is 40. Sequel to Knocked Up. This is It, Michael Jackson. This is The End, my favorite Seth Rogen movie. Just an awesome movie, really good. Topical too. Everyone thinks this is the apocalypse. I should probably watch it soon enough just to get in the vibes. The Thompsons. Thor. Oh, sorry. Original recipe Thor. Thor: The Dark World. And Thor: Ragnarok. Of course. I didn't enjoy Thor: Ragnarok my first viewing. I thought it was kind of a generic, or not generic, but not my cup of tea. Felt too funny. But I watched it again recently, and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't the movie that we were originally promised. The serious, gritty one. The trailers. Well, not the trailers. Sorry, the original marketing of it. But Taika Waititi made it his own movie. Made it really entertaining. So I enjoy it on those merits. Titanic. I almost feel like watching it on Blu-ray. On DVD because the DVD's it's on 2 discs. It's kind of cool. A novelty of that sounds cool. It's 4-disc set. Special features on 1 disc. The Blu-ray entire movies on 1 disc and 2 DVDs, half on each. So I have Tomb Raider, the remake or the new one. Tomorrowland, like I mentioned. This movie's really weird. I like it though. It's really enjoyable. Really whimsical. It's on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it, but it isn't a perfect movie. It stars George Clooney and, like I said, Britt Robinson as a 25-year-old playing a 16-year-old. The Tooth Fairy with The Rock from a few years back. Top Gun Steelbook. So I haven't seen it yet. I should probably see it before the new one comes out, which I'm pretty sure got pushed back to last year. I have to make a list of movies that to watch before the before the sequels come out. Well, like none of them are coming out right now, so I have time. And Tower Heist ends the stack. A few movies left. The Train Robbers. Train to Busan. Excellent movie. Excellent Korean film. South Korean film. Watched it again recently. That's really good. Training Day. Train Spotting. Train Wreck. The Transformers 4 movie collection. I have no interest in the 5th one, so it's okay. This will do. Bought for $12. I only really like the first one, so it's fine. Transporter 1 and 2. I actually mentioned with prank movies. I have Transporter 3 included in that collection since I have 1 and 2 here. I have all 3. And Transporter Refueled. Also have Transperian. Tremors, just the first one. Tropic Thunder. Twister. Turbo Kid. Oh, okay, so we have Twilight movies, Twilight, New Moon, and Eclipse, triple feature. And I also have both Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2. I bought these two at a Dollar Tree actually, so that was cool. I was able to beat the set with those movies. Unfriended, just the original. No Dark Web. A double feature of Unknown and Edge of Darkness. Liam Neeson and Mel Gibson, respectively. Upside Down. I mostly bought this movie because of the cool clear clear case. But Upside Down, I actually remember seeing the trailer for this and being intrigued. It stars Kirsten Dunst and Jim Sturgis. That name rings a bell. But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like a fun movie. Yeah, Upside Down. Really cool case, really interesting. Interesting movie. Us. Oh, I love this movie so much. I don't know if I have any friends who haven't watched it yet, because I know some people were afraid to watch it in theaters. It's not too scary, but it is really enjoyable. Jordan Peele is a really great addition to the horror genre. I don't know if you have him. The Usual Suspects. V for Vendetta. Van Wilder. National Lampoon's Van Wilder. Venom. Venom 2 is coming out this year, so I like how they hired what's his name? What's his fucking name? Andy Serkis as a director. Which I mean, I'm sure he's a great director. I'm not thinking any of the, he's a great gift to Hollywood in general. But I mean, it's kind of clear they only hired him because of the novelty of an MCU actor directing a Sony Marvel movie. What about the director of Venom? He made an $800 million movie. You just gonna throw him something to the side? It's just, I don't know. Another M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Visit. Horror movie. Veronica Mars. The Walking Dead Season 2. I don't have Season 1. I forget how I got this, but it was really cheap. So I mean, Season 2 is probably the worst season. Season 1 is the only season I like, but yeah. War of the Worlds. Excellent Tom Cruise movie. Excellent Spielberg movie. Doesn't even feel like a Spielberg movie. I bought this steelbook on a whim because I had the option of buying just regular DVD for $14, or I might have really wanted to watch it, or the steelbook for allegedly $9. I thought it's more damaged or something. No, perfect condition almost. The scratching is on there is like it's for the aesthetic. It's really great steelbook, really strong. Warm Bodies. The Warriors. Excellent movie. I remember at one point, this is like right directly after Captain America Civil War came out, an article saying that the Russo brothers were working on a series adaptation of The Warriors to go to Hulu, and I was so excited. Nothing eventuated of that. I know that the Russo brothers are taking a break right now after Endgame, which is fine. But I mean, even if they aren't attached to it, I really want a Warrior series. That sounds amazing. Warcraft. Wanted. James McAvoy. Watchmen, director's cut. I know there's some giant ultimate cut out there, but I don't have that. Watchmen, Tales of the Black Friar. It's on Blu-ray. And the Watchmen motion comic. It's on Blu-ray. The Waterboy, excellent movie. Adam Sandler. Wedding Days. Think about this on a whim. It stars Jason Biggs and Isla Fisher. So I mean, Weeds. Okay, we're getting to Weeds now. So first season of Weeds, excellent. Second season of Weeds, I prefer this because I like the character of Andy who's introduced in the season. And third season of Weeds, it's probably the last good season of Weeds. But I mean, the collection keeps growing, so Weeds season 4. Weeds season 5. I don't have Weeds season 6. I mean, it's not expensive, but I just don't have it yet. I have Weeds season 7 and Weeds season 8. So I mean, I have the whole series. The first seasons are probably the best, definitively the best, I would say. But the series is good. I actually read recently that the creator of Breaking Bad was really nervous about Breaking Bad, you know, because it was already in production when he found out about Weeds, which is weird because the two shows have very, in a way, minorly similar concepts, but their approach to them is completely different. You know, Breaking Bad's more of a character study. Weeds is just a straight up comedy. The character doesn't really change their morals. In fact, she kind of starts out as a piece of shit, whereas Breaking Bad 4 the character devolves into that person. So I have Welcome to the Punch. James McAvoy. I don't know if you can see that. Welcome to the Punch. Wet Hot American Summer. Bought this at Dollar Tree. Oh no, sorry, 19 cents store. So excellent find. We're the Millers. Wish Upon, another bad horror movie that I love. What Macy Knew. I don't know. Alexander Skarsgård, Julianne Moore. I don't know anything about this movie. I don't know why it's in my collection, but it looks good. When Harry Met Sally. Where the Wild Things Are. Excellent movie. Really cute. Whip It. It's badass green case. What's her name? Yeah, Ellen Page. Sorry, Ellen Page. Whip It. Yeah, she's great. Found it. Awesome green case alone. That's the reason to get it. But yeah, it's a movie that interested me around the time Juno came out. So I have to watch that. I'm a big fan of Ellen Page in general. White House Down. Why Him? The World's End, the end of the Cornetto trilogy. Steelbook for World War Z, which is awesome. But this pretty recently, actually, for like $4. It was a great deal. The Wolfman, or is it Wolfman? The Wolfman. Sorry. The Wolf of Wall Street. Going down here. The Wolverine. The Woman in Black 2, The Angel of Death. I don't have the Woman in Black 1, but I mean, I'm eventually gonna get it, and I figured, you know, it was Dollar Tree, so I might as well have the duology, or whatever. Wonder Woman, excellent DCU film. It's narrowly edged out by Suicide Squad, my favorite DCU movies. But yeah, it's really good. Wonder Woman's really good. The ending is lackluster, but the rest of the movie is just really good. A really cool concepts. An excellent use of World War One. I feel like in a post 1917 world, World War One is commonplace in movies, but I feel like it was underutilized up until that point. And again, it only chose World War One because it didn't want to have it wanted to avoid comparisons with Captain America, which it still had, but again, I feel like the writers. I don't think Patty Jenkins wrote it. The writers did a really good job of taking a story that was basically Captain America and making it their own. I really enjoyed it. The Wicker Man remake. It's really bad apparently. Shocking alternate ending not seen in theaters. From what I understand, the theatrical movie isn't on this, which is disappointing because apparently it doesn't have that. Oh no, the bees! Not the bees! Ah! It doesn't have that scene in it, so that's disappointing. Why even bother watching this movie if you're not gonna see that? So, and it's not a horror movie, a bad horror movie that I like. It's just a horror movie that I own. Long Term 1 through 5. I have this collection. It was like $15, I think. So, I mean, I grew up watching these movies off and on. I think we had them on DVD as a kid, but the first two were good. Wild River, again, another old ass movie that I just, got in my collection. X-Men, of course, X-Men, first one, classic. X2, X-Men United, awesome movie, Bryan Singer. I don't think they hold up as well as some people might believe. People who haven't seen it in a couple of years, but they're really good movies. I think they hold up well enough for an early 2000s movie compared to like Daredevil and Catwoman. They're great. Last Stand. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's only slightly worse than the other two. Like the other two are probably solid sevens. This is like a 5, same scale. It's only slightly worse. It's not terrible. The Wolverine. Not a great movie, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'm not a huge critic. My favorite X-Men movie, First Class. Ugh. I actually had to rebuy this movie because I wanted this sick slipcover. Ugh. Beautiful. X-Men Days of Future Past. Not as good as the first one, as the one before it, First Class. But again, it's a great movie, good movie. Also have the road cut, so have both in collection. X-Men Apocalypse. This movie's not as bad as I remember thinking it was, but it's a slog to get through. It's a slog. So, and controversial opinion here. Controversial opinion. But hot take on the horizon. This is a better movie than Apocalypse. It is. I mean, again, it's spelled the end for the X-Men universe, but I mean, it's a more enjoyable movie overall. It's not I didn't like it necessarily, but I think it's better. Okay, we're getting into the whys now. We're running down real quick. I actually have another Blu-ray up here. That's not with the rest of the collection that I have to show you guys. So Year One, that's Jack Black and Michael Cera. Yesterday, I actually really like this movie. I watched this with my family last year when it came out. It's a really good family movie to watch with your family. Really entertaining movie, especially if they're all fans of the Beatles. And everyone's a fan of the Beatles. You don't mess with the Zohan. I remember my brother watches them streaming all the time, and I found it for $5, so I was like, why not? Add it to the collection. He hasn't seen it since, so. You Again. This movie's not on Disney Plus, and I found it at Walmart last week or two ago, for $5, so added it to the collection. You Again. Youth in Revolt. Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Awesome movie. Really good, really entertaining. I don't know why it's not a part of the US universe. It could easily fit in there, same kind of humor. I enjoyed it a lot. Zero Dark 30. Steelbook. Awesome. Steelbook. I found it at the thrift store for like $5. $3 actually, I think. Awesome. Zipper. It's a drama movie with Patrick Wilson, Don Cho, Ray Winstone, Richard Dreyfuss. I forgot when I bought this. I bought this at a Dollar Tree, I think. So, I mean, I'll have to go look eventually. I like Patrick Wilson, but he's in so many things. I just can't definitively say anything that he's in is good because, it's a big range, My cat back there. My other cat. Zombieland. I watched Zombieland 2. It wasn't as good as Zombieland 1, but, Zoolander, Steelbook. This is sick. Bought it along with this little bandana that came with it. Awesome. Really funny. So, yeah, that's it. I have a few extras here. Let me get that one last Blu-ray. And you know what? I'll show you this too, just as I'm here. I have season 1 Oh crap. Boxes. Oh shit. Box is messed up. Oh no, the box is messed up. Oh man. Oh, it's ripping. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Save me from the upside down. Will. Come back, Will. It's fucking VHS tapes. They fuck up. The cases fuck up, so I mean, like, of course, this is what's gonna happen to this case. Bastards. Anyway, fuck, oh well. Anyway, Stranger Things season 1. I bought this for like $6 on Black Friday at Target. This is fucked. Eternally. Damn it. Oh my god. Yep. Eternally fucked. I've had it on display for the long. Oh shit. I've had it on display for the longest time, and I guess I had no idea this is bent. Anyway, like I mentioned, I bought these 3 movies on Disney Movie Club, but they included 3 gifts, which was really cool. I got this anniversary pin of Buzz Lightyear. That was sick. This scarf from Frozen. It's not as sick as I thought it would be, so. And this little pouch from 101 Dalmatians. So that was all really cool. So anyway, that concludes my Bluray collection. You've seen it all now. And hopefully it'll grow. Hopefully we can grow our Blu-rays collections together. Follow me on Twitter, I guess, if you watch this video. I'm pretty sure there's people who follow on Twitter watching this anyway. So thank you guys. Bye.